Yo, y'all crazy, man.
All right, we recorded, man. We recorded, man.
You. Back with another episode of the Overthinking Hours podcast. Well, I think we are episode, 26?
28.
28.
28.
28. 30 Martin, boy.
Long day today. But episode 28 of the Overthinking Hours podcast. Today going to be an interesting episode. We just, doing it for the fun of it, off the rip. It's your boy Rodney. They call me the mayor. I think I'm gonna hold on to that image, and I like the name, so I'll take it. I'll take heed to it. Introduce yourselves.
Wait,
hold on. And I got a new nickname too, aka Robin. If you know, you know.
Oh, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
The go to sidekick, boy.
You know, you know.
The go to
vibes.
sidekick.
You know the vibes. I'm glad to be back with the guys. You know what I'm saying? It's just Ja. Here with the Houston Astros brim right now. You feel me? You see the 45th? Come on now.
Ooh.
Good patch. Good
We
hatch.
see you,
Good
fly guy.
brim.
We
Great
see you.
brim.
We see you.
Come on now. This boys in the spot. You know me.
Jared, what hat you wear?
You know Jay Jarrett in the spot, hoodied up
Hoodie
like
Jarrett.
Mello.
They good, okay.
She back in the building.
And here he goes.
Walk on the floor.
Dramatic pause.
This nigga's so dramatic, bro. What's wrong with this guy?
It's your boy, the dark skinned Poppy,
Oh,
aka the
boy.
WAP connoisseur, aka the sexual chocolate. You already know, the world boss. Yours truly, your favorite co-host. It's me. I am.
He forgot
Right.
most importantly, Stimmy Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
You like that
Let's
one?
get
don't
right.
you?
Let's get right, Rodney. What's on the docket, man?
Nah, see. Well, let's talk about how we doing mentally. How my boys doing mentally. G, start us off.
G, start us off. I'm good. I have no complaints. It's been a good week, and
Oh, boy.
glad to be here.
My boys
How are you
had
guys doing?
2 days straight of WrestleMania, so I know you.
Been a week straight of wrestling. I don't know what you're talking. 2 days straight. We watched last Monday. We watched Wednesday. We watched Thursday. We watched Saturday. We watched Sunday. We watched tonight. Busiest week of the year.
Kid love his WrestleMania.
Man's eyeballs is fried.
OD. How are you
But-
guys doing?
Shit,
Yes.
bro. Honestly, I'm a little fucked
Love
up.
wrestling. Like, he's passionate about. But my guy Jared, what's up with you?
Oh damn! So just fuck my shit.
Okay.
Go
Fuck
ahead,
what
No,
Rod
I'm
had to
not-
say.
Nah, Ja, go ahead, Ja.
I was just saying, just with the week's events, you feel me? With the whole, George Floyd's murderer, his trial's coming to an end, and then we got another incident out in Minnesota that we're gonna get to. Maybe I don't really want to get to it, but if you know, you know. And then the situation with the Army lieutenant was happening, man. It's just weird seeing all of these interactions with police in a negative light. Obviously, but I think really seeing it with your eyes, it kind of does something to you mentally. So, I'm just trying to decompress, you feel me? Get right, obviously, get my heart right for Ramadan and all that. So, but other than that, I'm glad to be here with some good energy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
For sure. No, we're going to touch on the police brutality issue. But, Jerry, you up? What's up with your mental, my guy?
It is what it is at this point, man. Lost a very good friend of mine this past week, so just kind of been struggling thinking about that. Other than that, ain't not much to it, man.
Sorry to hear for your loss, bro. The gang here for you in this tough time for you, bro. I love you, respect you, all that.
Good looking, big. Good looking.
So, down to Mr. Stimmy Hendrix, WAP connoisseur, chocolate thunder, dark skin poppy. My guy. How's the mental going over there?
I'm living life, bro. I'm just enjoying myself, Keep taking it a day at a time.
Sub-Zero,
respect it.
Godzilla. You can't forget his other nicknames.
Oh, I forgot.
Are we gonna talk about how this nigga talking soft like he trying to hypnotize somebody? Like it's nobody else. There's nobody else noticing this. Like, what is
Nah,
going on?
we
here?
know.
You talking about the host or you talking about me?
I'm talking about you, nigga.
I'm not talking salt, bro. I'm just here.
That's the voice he used in Brockport when he was getting the ladies.
Yeah, I don't know what you talking about, bro.
Yeah, you want to come back to Gordon? You know, get a couple drinks.
I
But
plead the fifth.
that's enough about us. How's your mental, Rob? What's up with you, man?
I can honestly say that
Well done, Ja.
um, I'm good. I'm good. I think I had like maybe like a day or two where I kind of just needed to get some clarity on some things, slow down life, and slow down my brain, and really just think about, you know, what I want to do, just certain things. But overall, I'm usually happy. I just, you know, as a human, we need time to catch up and think because I feel like we always moving. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So,
Facts.
but yeah, let's get right to it now. Since Ja brought it up, let's talk about the situations that happen as far as police brutality and let's just touch on the lieutenant one first. I think that one was really most shocking to me because a lot of people talk about how, oh, if it's in uniform, then it wouldn't happen like that. But here we have a case where a person was in uniform and it still happened the same way, like he was a regular civilian, which he is still a regular civilian. But
Oh man, let me just go first and get my shit out the way, man. You know,
Yeah, let the government person go first, man.
why I gotta be a government person? Why I gotta be all that?
my boy ROTT.
Feel me? No surprise. I am a U.S. Army soldier. I do take pride in that. But I think it's a little scary that seeing a black man in uniform, you know what I'm saying? Probably we never met each other. We probably don't relate to each other. But just to see him get treated like that, especially taking the precautions, you know, i.e., driving to a well-lit place, placing his arms out the window, and the police officer just handling it horribly. The police officer that pepper sprayed him got fired, which is cool, I guess, but I'm pretty sure he had a bunch of colleagues who agreed with him and who probably would have done the same exact thing. You feel me? Just like his partner. Like his partner was literally standing right there, not echoing the same commands. You feel me? So it's tough. I was very surprised to see that shit go down. And then when, you know, the higher ups come in, you know, the sergeants and shit like that, then now they talking to him. The crazy shit was that he was talking to him. Bro was in handcuffs. And they're like, yeah, you know, with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, you know, they're on edge, you're on edge. Bro is in handcuffs still. Like, if this is good, if the situation has been de-escalated and bro did not do anything wrong, take him out of handcuffs.
For sure.
What the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. I'm just glad bro didn't lose his life. You feel me? And I feel like if had he, the hammer would have came down on the police department. I ain't gonna lie, because the government does not play with that shit. In terms of U.S. Army life, you feel me? But I think it would have been an interesting conversation with
His whole unit would have rolled up in that department, son.
Bro, no, seriously, it would have been a really,
that shit would have been scary. It would have been like a civil war in that state.
Because here's the thing, bro. Cops want to be soldiers so bad, bro. That's the whole thing about it, bro. If you really think about it, cops want to be soldiers so bad, bro. They wear the body armor, they get the patches, they be flaunting their guns and shit. They even created their own fucking thin blue line shit. They just want to be soldiers so bad. They want to be important so bad, bro. And that's what I really think it was. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna let y'all give y'all thoughts on it.
Oh boy, T, what you got to say?
You know, just another day being a person of color in America. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting because it's interesting because he not only treated the lieutenant like that while the lieutenant was in uniform, knowing that he has body cameras on. He told that man, and I quote, "You're fixing to ride the lightning." That's a reference to the electric chair. So he literally threatened that man, saying that he would kill him. a U.S. Army lieutenant in uniform while on camera. That goes to show that he had no care about what was gonna happen to him, and that it's a common practice. Like it's a common practice in that department. So it's just another day, some more bullshit. I guess you said he got fired. I mean, for assault, battery, false imprisonment. That's the bare minimum.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then guess what? The
my
police union. I was gonna say the police union probably is gonna say he did nothing wrong. They fight for his job, and then he gets his job back in a month, or he goes to a county right over, and then he gets the job there.
That's what I think will happen. He'll just get a new job.
I hope not. That's kind of crappy.
Like, I mean, that's what they do though. Like there's literally dozens of dozens, if not hundreds, of NYPD officers who've been fired, and then they got the job back because the police union fought for them, and they got the job back. So it's like, what's the point? It's like a shallow victory. I've been saying for a while that we need a national database that has information on all the disciplinary records of police across the entire country, and if you were fired for misconduct or situations like this, which I believe they put it under misconduct or excessive force, then they should not be hired as a police officer again.
Or if you're gonna be hired as a police officer, put that nigga behind a desk or something, son. Make that nigga sign paperwork and shit.
I'm not even sure if I would want that, because they be armed too. He can lead it. He can lead an officer day with his what you call it, with his primary. I forgot what it was. His regular mandated primary pistol, and then boom, he end up doing the same shit to somebody on the street. So I don't even want him to doing that. It just because guess what? If a pilot makes a grievous error, they're not gonna be able to fly again, ever, for any commercial airline. So I don't see why a police officer should be able to have the leniency or be more lenient in a far deadlier job with day-to-day action. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me,
bro. Yeah.
G baby, what you got?
So watching both videos honestly just made me really angry. And I know out there, like I know cops, I know people that become cops, and I know that not all cops are bad, but this is the shit that like literally last summer why we were in the streets for, protested and standing out against. And this is why like when we see a defund the police, this is like literally the shit that we are talking about. And I know I'm just swearing or whatever, but it's like it just literally made me so mad watching it happen again for no reason on camera.
Yeah.
And this is literally like what we were trying to point out to the media, to the public, and I just can't. People out there still refuse to believe or understand like what we were working towards, and just to see it all happen again, especially from like the same states police force. Like the second example, I know I'm getting ahead, but this is just my comment on both incidents that happened this week. It's like it's so deaf. Like you have a police officer in your state that is on trial, currently going through the trial, and another officer from the same exact state, which obviously has the same training, the same academy, has such a fatal error. It's like nothing's been done, and it's just disappointing.
Just the whole camera thing is just like, it just amazed me how they don't care, and they're on camera. They don't care.
I mean, why would you care when you know you're gonna get away with it?
But this is what I'm saying. So they like, yo, no, let's put a body camera, and they just don't care. Like, at what point do you care? At what point do you care that you're on camera and you like doing these actions? At what?
They don't care, and it's until they actually someone steps up, like the president, or they make like major reforms to the police. We already know that we're gonna keep seeing this. I know.
They will find a loophole in everything. They don't care. You need to change it. You need to change your academy. Put some real life situations in your goddamn academy. Put something in there.
They're supposed to, you know.
They should start by hiring smarter police. That's one thing. Like I've literally heard from officers and other personnel who've taken the exam that there is a threshold that you can't pass in terms of intelligence. Like, you can't pass a certain IQ level, so you can't be too smart for the police. Basically, that's
I shouldn't laugh at that. I shouldn't laugh at that.
You shouldn't laugh at it, but it's like, really, you can't. There's a job that you're overqualified for because you're too smart for it. Like,
He's too smart.
This is
He's
what
gonna
we're saying.
think logically in the situation, not kill anybody.
This is what we're dealing with.
Well, in
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America. And for some reason I just drew a blank as far as the other situation. The kid was 20 years old, and his name was Daniel
Dante Wright.
Dante Wright. The police officer. Another situation where a police officer confused her gun as a taser.
So here's the whole situation. Dante Wright gets pulled over for a traffic violation. They said he got pulled over for a thing.
Air fresheners?
Yeah, hanging in his thing, which is like obstruction of something.
Obstructing his view.
Police do it all the time. They usually do it if they know that they got you already. That's usually why they stop you. They stop you. That's how they get drug lords. That's how they get people carrying guns. That's just a normal practice, right? So that's just the context. So they stop him. They run his name, run his plates. He has an outstanding warrant. They get him out of the car. They're about to arrest him. He fights off the female officer who's handcuffing him, gets back in his car. So now both officers are running and trying to grab him out the car.
I thought it was the male officer that was handcuffing him.
It might have been. Was the male officer to the left?
Yeah. He was the one behind him.
Yeah. Fights off the male officer. Dude gets in the car. Female officer yells taser. She shoots him.
Put some hot lead in his ass.
So wait. But he doesn't die immediately though. She shoots him and he drives the car off.
It was like a couple blocks. I think it was like 4 or 5 blocks.
Yo,
and it stopped because he crashed into another car while it was bleeding out.
The officers are literally standing there like looking at each other like what did we just do?
Well, and she said on the camera, she said I shot him instead of tased him.
Yeah.
She admitted her mistake on the as soon as she did it.
Yes, bro. Yes. And that's, I think, did she mean to tase him? Maybe. Was she scared? Was she so scared that she reached for her fucking weapon? Definitely. You feel me? And this is what I'm like. I could never step into the shoes of a police officer. I've never done that, right? But if you're scared, go to church. Like, this is not a profession where like fear is. I'm dead ass, bro. You Lil Wayne said it best, bro. If you scared, go to church. Like,
if you scared, get a dog, man.
It's not the profession though. You can be scared in. Like, you're trained for situations like that. You're supposed to be able to hold your composure, and that's not holding your composure.
That's the thing. I feel as though they need to do more. I don't know, man. I don't know what needs to be done, bro. Just stop killing niggas, man.
You scared in that situation. Like, you go to academy for what, 6 months for this?
Nah, but you know the crazy thing about it though? They're trained to do that. Like, they're trained to pull their weapon in these situations. That's why she naturally pulled it, not knowing that she pulled her gun instead of a taser. They're trained to do that. That's why it was muscle memory. She pulled a gun thinking that it was the taser.
But how do you not know the difference between a gun and a taser? If you can't tell
that's her mistake.
That's her mistake. Difference between a gun and a taser, you do not be a police officer. Not.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. And that's what I was telling my girl too when we were talking about it. Like, when shit start happening, your brain shuts off, and at that point, it's whatever your body has been training. So if she's training, my heart rate is up. I have no clue what to do. Let me just reach and point. Then boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how shit.
All right, but on the belt, isn't the gun and the taser on the opposite side?
I don't know.
So if you're trained,
I mean that all depends on how the person's utility belt. That's what you gonna call it. That's how the utility belt is set up.
how they Batman belt set up.
Yeah, it all depends on that.
For your gun, you should be trained for everything on your belt is.
This is horrible, and I think she should get the book thrown at her. But I think it's one thing to note, and I don't really feel sorry for her because I just don't. But she's not gonna get.
Sorry for her.
She's not gonna get the help and the support and the protection that a police officer would normally get because she's a female officer. That's what I believe.
Oof, I didn't think about that.
She's not gonna get all of the union support. She might get union support, but she won't get like the support of her peers because her peers probably don't even approve her doing that job. Feel me? Like I can't even imagine the kind of things she's going through right now. You know what I'm saying? But she fucked up, so unfortunately you got to pay the price. You know what I'm saying? So
pay that price.
She deserves all the consequences.
Facts, B.
Well, let's move on to a lighter note. So I seen this post on Facebook, and don't do that. It said, "Who was the better person to wear number 3, Allen Iverson or Dwayne Wade?" Now,
there's no competition too.
I am gonna give my answer. I'm gonna give my answer to the fullest. Answer is simply Dwayne Wade.
Here we go with the man.
Dwayne Wade's the best player to wear number 3 out of the two. Here's my reason why. He's the leader in blocks, 3 rings. Why are you looking like that?
I just want to know when are we going to be released from the shackles of AI? Like he had a couple good seasons, but like, bro.
Wait, Ja. No, actually, no. I tried to say this once, but I got laughed at. I'm not gonna.
No, George. You tried to say it in a way where
his career is the nostalgia like reflection.
His impact is felt more off the court than on the court, and that's just it. That is just it, bro.
I don't know about that one, gang.
Bro. But we love AI because AI broke the mold. AI did it his way. AI crossed Jordan and this, that, and the third. AI changed the rules, yada, yada, yada. He led the league in scoring. Facts. He was probably the best undersized scoring 2 guard because when he was in Philly, niggas had to play him at the 2 because nigga couldn't play the 1 because he was always turning the ball over. So they had to play. Go do your history. They had to play him at the 2. This is facts. These are the facts.
I agree with you there.
He was the primary ball handler. The only thing Eric Snow did was bring the ball up the court.
Exactly. That's why he was at the
2. Yo, TVA, what are you trying to say here? Because
so if I bring the ball to half court and then I pass it to the primary ball scorer and the playmaker, does that not make him the point guard?
He was the shooting guard, bro.
You're trying to semantics me out of this. I'm giving my props to AI. These are the things
I'm not trying to semantics you out of it. I'm just saying.
He's talking like old boy in the group chat, the hybrid forward.
Yeah, point guard.
He was a hybrid guard.
He's a hybrid guard.
In any case, I think that
is Kemba a point guard?
Nah, he's New York finest.
I just want to know: is Kemba a point guard?
Kemba is a point guard. Yes, he is.
But AI isn't.
I never said Kemba was not a point guard, bro. I mean, I never said AI's not a point guard.
Bro, let's stick to the question. Who are you taking?
All that to say, AI, one of the greats. I'm glad he got into, you know what I'm saying, Hall of Fame, whatever. That nigga's not as good as we say he is, bro. Like, D Wade is clearly better than him, bro. Like, come on. Like, let's
especially
not
on both ends of the court.
Let's not do this. Like, come on, bro. Let's not. Thank you, George.
I love it, George.
Let's not do this, bro.
Yo, you want to handle this or I handle this?
I don't know. If I handle this, I might start breaking out Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be banned from talking basketball type shit.
It's so
So who
beautiful.
But you know,
So
you know,
so
you know what? I'm not the basketball player in the group chat, so I mean in this pod, so I'm gonna just leave it at that.
So who are y'all?
I'm gonna skip Bayless on this.
So y'all
I
taking
didn't play.
AI?
Hold on, I gotta hear
Wait.
what Jared has to say because clearly he must have something in the tank.
I just want to know what type of bullshit y'all niggas is on.
Well,
Why?
don't get me wrong. AI is probably top 15 point guards all time.
But you said all right. So we're the number 3. So are we? So 3
Out of
as
the
a
two.
whole.
Out of the two.
Out of the 2, 3 as a whole. We talking about impact on and off the court.
No.
No, just who's the better player?
Rodney.
I'm asking.
Rodney, you see how niggas will move the goalposts,
I
Rodney?
Yeah.
asked the question. I
Goalposts.
asked the question.
It's who is the better player?
Who's the better player?
Yes.
AI.
No.
No way.
Oh my God.
Wade has a much more decorated career than AI.
Wade also had the most decorated teammates around him too to make him look good.
No, bro. So you mean to tell me AI is playing defense like D-Wade?
Now y'all care about
Here's-
well, no, Rodney, you
here's what
different.
I'll say.
I say,
Here's what I'm saying.
the rest of y'all care about defense. The rest of y'all don't care about
Here's what I'll
defense.
say. Here's what I'll
Yo,
say.
I know the rest of y'all don't care about defense. Rodney,
y'all,
you different. The rest of y'all
y'all
don't care
laugh, but y'all laugh at that. But the game is played both ways on two sides of the floor. Like y'all forget
all right,
that.
but I just want y'all to know AI let the NBA instill. So he played some type of defense.
And his steals wasn't help defense steals either.
I would say Steph Curry was
he-
league in
he
steals,
left-
and they said he didn't play defense.
He
You
left
know,
the
said
league.
what?
So you can't say he didn't play.
Help
You
defense.
can't say he didn't play a lick of defense.
I never said that.
I don't think anybody said that.
So all right, but so the fact that he still played defense, he played some type of defense. And who's a better offensive player?
Here's what I'll say. D Wade is also not the nigga we say he is. Truthfully, like if we
Hold on, nigga, don't do that. Hold on, nigga, don't do that.
If we really
You better get me out my element.
D Wade,
First of all, hold on. Everybody, hold on. Don't ever disrespect Dwayne Wade in my presence. First of all, that's what we're not about to do.
He's my favorite player, bro.
But don't ever disrespect him like that
Cap.
ever again.
Bro, he is the only nigga that will say, yeah, bro, he's the third best shooting guard of all time. Like, come on.
He is.
Yeah, and you know how far he is from Kobe?
I can agree.
All right. That's what I'm saying, bro. You feel me? D Wade, don't get me wrong. D Wade has one of the coolest careers to me. You feel me? He gets into a situation.
Don't disrespect him like that again, gang. I'm sorry.
Gets into a situation, you feel me? Gets a big who just came off of a 3-peat, loses the first one, gets the second one. You know what I'm saying? Gets a really good team, beats a really good Mavericks team who won 65 games. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Don't forget that MVP snub he should have got.
I mean, Rookie of the Year, MVP, scoring title, he was never gonna get because he came in the shadow of Braun. So once Braun came in the league, and Melo, exactly. So once them niggas came in the league, like, you feel me? But that has been the storyline of Dwayne Wade's career. He's the first one to get a chip in that draft class. Facts. Had he got a chip, would he have gotten a chip if Shaq didn't come? Probably not.
So let's talk about that because I just had an argument on Facebook about that.
We using team accolades, bro. This what we doing?
He had a Finals MVP.
Before we move on, I have a point to make.
Yes, please make your point, G baby.
He's only the third best shooting guard of all time for 3 more months till James Harden gets his ring.
All right, bro. Next subject, because you crazy. You think James Harden better than Dwayne?
Josh said he got Finals MVP. Iguodala got Finals MVP, and LeBron James averaged 50, 100 on this.
No.
You know he's in the finals to get that Finals MVP.
I'm not trying to hear that.
George, I don't understand why in the world you think that James Harden will ever be better than Dwayne Wade.
That man James Harden's a bucket.
I'm not trying to hear that.
And
LeBron James averaged 30, 10, and 10 in the finals and didn't win Finals MVP. I'm not trying to hear that.
Jared, do you hear him? Do you, Jared? I think I asked you because me and you usually agree. Do you think that James Harden is going to be better than Dwayne Wade or better than Dwayne Wade?
He's definitely more skilled.
All I'm saying is, Rod.
All it takes is one.
It don't take one, gang. He need to get 3, 4.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never seen Dwayne Wade fold in the playoffs.
Thank you.
I ain't never. You see Dwayne Wade fold in the playoffs before?
Yes.
Where? When?
What?
He folded in 2011.
Yeah, the whole team did.
Yeah.
No, don't do that bullshit. Don't even let me cuss in here.
I mean, I guess. I mean,
he folded that, and then he folded the last L.
He didn't fold that.
He wasn't healthy.
He was averaging close to 30.
I said he folded in the 2011, and he folded.
He didn't. He didn't fold in 2011.
Folded in that last one.
In 2013, 2014.
14.
Wait, you said no knees Wade
He wasn't
folded?
healthy in 2014.
I'm about to say no knees Wade.
Ray Allen.
He played the court. He was on the court.
Bro,
Okay.
No.
He had no knees, bro.
Was he on the court?
He had no
Was he
knees,
on
bro.
the court?
That's like Melo. That's like Melo
Alright,
before
bro.
he slimmed
I mean,
up,
I
bro.
guess.
He couldn't jump, bro.
No,
If you wanna call that
If you want to call 2011 folding, then that's crazy. He was averaging almost close to 30. LeBron was the one that was folding.
So time out. Oh, okay, Rod. I'm glad you said that, Rod. I'm glad you said that. So since you said he wasn't folded, can you please look up James Harden's stats during them series that quote he folded when he averaged 28 and 8? Can you tell me?
Hey, you can average 28 and 8 and fold. That's why it's called an average.
So
So then when Wade folded in 2011.
Folded.
No.
What was his numbers each game? And how did he finish each game?
James Harden's a bum, so we're not even gonna do that. But James Harden did fold. He had 13 turnovers, bro. We're not gonna forget that James Harden like 11 or 12 turnovers in the closeout game.
Yeah, James Harden needs a little more playoff experience before he can eclipse Wade, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we're not doing that.
Well,
let's switch it up, man. Because y'all getting me a little hot.
He has playoff experience.
No, I mean like
he has folded playoff experience, like laundry.
I'm dead. You said laundry.
Another NBA news. I'm interested. Let's talk about Kyrie, man.
The Knicks beat the Lakers, by the way.
Really? I mean, no LeBron, no AD and stuff, so they should.
Julius had 30, 10, and 4.
Okay.
Let's talk about y'all favorite person, Kyrie Irving. Y'all usually have a lot to say about that guy.
Nigga?
I'm telling you one thing. In the playoffs, every possession. Hitting word. Good shot inward. Yo, good defense inward. I'm calling him that word every possession.
I'm not sure if it's that
if
it's just a word or if it's that Schroeder said.
No, it's the word.
Because he did say Schroeder don't know him like that to be calling him that. So it could be that too.
Nah,
he tweeted about it.
It could also be the German accent.
Nah, he tweeted about it.
See, that's what I said.
It could also be the German accent. That shit might sound a little different in a foreign accent.
That's what I said. I think Kyrie misheard him.
Nah.
See, Schroeder used the hard ER, and that's what Kyrie didn't like.
That's literally what I said before you hopped on the pod.
Really?
I swear to God, that's what I said.
Nah,
I'm telling you, Schroeder probably used the hard ER. He was like, what you
nah, he didn't use the hard ER, man. He used the A.
Schroeder. Yo, now when they pulled out the old Boondocks episode with that teacher.
Oh yeah.
Nah, but Rodney,
that shit have me.
Your man really treated like a job with PTO. He call out when he want to call out.
Hey, as he should.
Yo, man, Schroeder said on Saturday, nigga. That man said, "Yo, I'm taking Monday off, man. I'm still married for me a nigga on Saturday."
Listen,
I love Kyrie, but yeah, this man really be putting his days off crazy.
As he should, bro.
Kyrie, instead of saying the N word, I'm using Kyrie for everything when his references that. Be like, yo, there's mad Kyries over there. I'm not going over there. Yo, what these Kyries doing, bro?
I think I think that Kyrie had all right to take as many days off as he needs to. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Facts.
The
It's a job.
month of Ramadan is approaching. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure
I-
Kyrie is intending
Are
to
you
fast.
sure I thought he was Christian. He's Christian.
So what?
What I mean, Jesus fasted.
Sure did.
Not
You know,
Nope.
I wonder why Christians don't fast.
Because today
First of all,
I be wondering that.
one day we need to just sit down and I'm gonna debunk this whole Christian thing, because yeah.
You the
No,
pastor.
I'm
y'all
talking
give
about
up one thing.
I'm talking
during
about the
Lent, they call
rule.
that fasting.
You said what, John?
I
What?
said
I
y'all
heard
give
him.
up y'all give up one thing during Lent and call that fasting.
Relax.
I don't know who that is.
Relax.
That's the Catholic. That's George.
Put that pie under the table.
George, give up wrestling. Give up wrestling.
They be like, I'm
I
giving
do
up
anyway.
bread.
I only watch it for 1 week a year.
Fasting from bread.
Yo,
I'm giving up bread, bro.
Bread. I'm fasting from social media.
It is what it is.
Listen. I'm not knocking anybody's religion, right? I'm just saying, bro. I would say like I understand why Muslim fast. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised that Christians, who try to follow in the ways of Jesus, who did fast. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was for 40 days and 40 nights.
40 nights.
And 40 nights. They couldn't even eat at night. See, that's why that shit's so bullshit.
yo, your man said he didn't even eat at night, bro.
Bro, I'm not making no jokes.
But yo, he was
Yo.
drinking water. Water for 40.
Hey, that man was that man was hungry and thirsty, bro. He had no
my man
bed.
was deep in prayer. Now the devil was trying to tempt him. How the devil try to tempt you so hard that you forget to eat and drink?
Bro. How y'all blaming the devil when all he did was see a man starving and tried to feed him and give him no.
Yo,
Yo,
T, I'm done with you.
you're crazy.
You're nuts, T.
Yo,
right
so John, if you driving past a dude in the desert and you see him starving and thirsty, you're not gonna give him no water, bro? You're not gonna give him no water.
Yo, bro, that's
You're not gonna give him no water, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. God be having his followers go through some serious shit, bro. Them trials and tribulations ain't no joke. Like, damn, how much he gotta prove? This
Bro,
man actually said
Abraham-
to sacrifice his own child.
Abraham went to his son and was like, listen, man, God said you gotta go, man. I'm having a conversation.
He said, hey, my boy, come take a walk with me.
He got him on the thing, about to light him up. God give him a lamb.
Like a
God
Turkish
sent him a lamb. What's the lamb gonna do for me? What is that conversation down the mountain about? Yo, Pop, I ain't gonna lie, man. You was too ready to give me up. Son.
Man,
No, it was 2 loaves of bread, bro.
Look.
Why you couldn't make bread for everybody?
Look, man, look. Let's talk about music. Let's talk about one of the icons that passed away, sadly. Mr. Darkman X, DMX.
Oh,
Rough
shit.
Riders.
I forgot that was last week, man. Oh, man. Yeah, man. I think it was really messy. The whole thing coming out.
Yeah. And then somebody false tweeting that he was dead, but he still was alive.
Yeah, I think it's just crazy, man. I hope he got the peace. You know what I'm saying, that he so needed. You feel me? I hope he was at peace with God before he went. My heart goes out to the family. I know his friends. You know what I'm saying? His immediate family, his extended family. That shit could just be so hard. You know what I'm saying? So hard. But I seen what made me smile a little bit is the Drink Champs clip going around. He was like, if I drop dead right now, like, I'll be all right. Feel me? Yeah. So that gives me a little bit of solace. You feel me? And grieving is a selfish thing, right? Like, DMX ain't feeling no pain no more. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to turn up for him. You know what I'm saying? I was never a big DMX fan, but I respect his place in the culture. You feel me? So we don't have to have an argument about DMX's discography or his place in hip hop. I'm gonna just leave it at that. All right.
I was honestly gonna ask y'all, what's y'all like one song that you like from him?
Man, it's not even just one song. He
Yeah.
dropped 3 straight platinum albums.
I'm
Bro, he
not
dropped.
Wasn't it his first 3 albums too? His first 3 albums, 3 straight platinum albums.
He dropped his debut. That shit went platinum 6 months later.
And number one.
dropped
And
another
number one. My fault. I said 3 straight platinum albums. He dropped 3 straight number 1 albums.
So that's a give a top 5 your 5 favorite
Oh, top 5 favorite songs?
from him. Yeah.
Obviously, Rough Riders Anthem from me.
Lord, give me a sign. Oh, what these bitches want from a nigga?
That's it. Party Up.
That's a fact.
Hold on, let me get the. I might get the names. What's the other one? We Out Here? Oh no, we Right Here. Slippin' with Aaliyah. I think Slippin' had Aaliyah or Mary J. Blige on it. I can't even remember.
Yeah.
I think Aaliyah.
No, Aaliyah was on Comeback. That was on the. Not Created to the Game. What's the one with Jet Li?
That shit go hard, boy.
What's the one with Jet Li? The movie with Jet Li.
Oh, the fucking Cradle to the Grave.
Cradle to the Grave.
No, that had Aaliyah in it. The movie with Jet Li and Aaliyah.
Oh no, is that Romeo Must Die?
Yes. Romeo
Okay.
Must Die. That song there, Comeback with Aaliyah. That was DMX was on that. That was a good song too.
Yeah.
X Gonna Give It to You. I listen to that gym every day.
Give it to you.
I listen to that in the gym every day.
My man said, "Yo, what these bitches want for my nigga?"
On my DMX
Yo, you know what I loved? The one video that I loved that they showed on Twitter was when he was talking about Drake, and he was like, Drake called him and was just showing us amount of love. And he was like, he said, only a man can do that, especially after what DMX said about Drake. Like, Drake ain't gonna really be popping like that. And he was like, he had to admit after Drake did the song, used his hook, and was like, yo, Drake is that dude. And like he said, and X was saying like how he showed him love, like, and I think it's crazy. I feel like You With Me that's why it's one of the best songs. So like the whole just want from a nigga, I want some DMX. That like to me, when I listened to it the other day, it like kind of meant more as far as like, dang, like X was really gone, but he still made an impact on anybody in the culture.
That's a fact. He had all the boomers saying, "Y'all gonna make me lose my mind" when they went to work.
Yeah, that's funny.
even in the house, they were saying it to your brothers and sisters and shit.
Nah, well, I say DMX had one of the most memorable runs in hip hop. I'll say that.
He did.
He definitely did. The numbers speak.
He was the 50 Cent before 50 Cent.
Oof.
When you talk about the runs, Jared, 3 straight number 1 albums. He was in movies, commercials.
Yeah, he was on top of the world at one. Yeah.
He was running that late 90s, early 2000s, and then remember, Rough Riders wasn't just a music label. They actually were a bike gang. Like he had hundreds and hundreds of riders in different chapters all over the country. So like he was doing it in all parts.
Yeah. Yeah, man. X was special, man.
It's dark and hell is hot, man.
It's just
I was watching something on it too. My fault for interrupting y'all.
I'm just saying it was just sad like how drugs can really
derail somebody.
Yeah, like that shit is just so nasty, man.
Yeah.
But for him to still live such a great life, like he was 50, right?
He lived a good life.
Yeah, like he lived till 50 still with all his demons and still living that lifestyle. So he managed to make a lot out of it, and like you guys said, the way he impacted the culture, all the people he touched, he'll always be remembered for that.
For sure.
Thanks, man.
It's crazy though, because they always say the good ones die young, or the good ones die too young, and then you have Prince. What is it? Is Prince Charles? He lived to like 99, bro.
Phillips.
Oh, my fault. Phillips. I think Prince Charles is a pedophile, right?
We don't get into
that. We don't get into that one though. But Prince Philip, yeah. but Prince Philip, yeah, he lived to 99, bro. And we know how the UK monarchy is, in their regime. So it's crazy.
Oh, bro. All right, so what's up with y'all? Any new music that y'all listen to so far?
The 2 new Melly songs. I listened to the 2 new Belly songs.
The 2 new who?
Bad Belly. Go.
Belly, yep, Money on the Table with Benny, and then if you know,
Benny,
you know.
Benny.
Go around.
No, Belly.
Belly? Who's Belly?
He's part of EXO. He hasn't released in a few years.
Belly is nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
This is part of EXO,
Yes.
as in the Weeknd's label.
Yes.
He a singer?
He had like an
he's a
old
rapper.
man that's in a barbershop.
Bro, I ain't never heard of this man, bro.
Who?
I ain't never heard of this man, bro.
I
Hey, but y'all putting people on.
I did want to mention. Guess who's dropping an album Friday?
Oh,
That boy.
who? J. Cole?
Nah,
That boy.
Thug.
That boy.
Oh, Young Thug.
Thugger baby.
Line.
I know it wasn't gonna be Kendrick.
Yo, I was about to
Yo,
say.
see?
Yeah,
Yo, why niggas gotta...
See, I was about to say.
Wait, what he say? What he say?
Yo,
Niggas
Jared had it last week. I was gonna have it this week.
Niggas just love saying the king name unprovoked. For what?
Jared had it last week. I was gonna say it this week. So
He said something about King Kendrick.
I said something about him. Yeah,
Yeah, shut your mouth. Don't do that.
I said something about him.
Yo,
Hey, I'm gonna shut my mouth just like Kendrick shut his music career.
Not that funny. That's not funny. What y'all? That's not funny.
I swear to God, T. I swear to God, I thank God we have for it. We would have fought today.
It's just not. That's
Yo.
not funny.
Yo,
Yo,
but y'all acting like I don't like Kendrick. I love Kendrick. Kendrick music fine, but I still listen to Kendrick music.
What's disappointing to me about this is freaking Top Dog tweeted that Kendrick tweeted a message saying, "Oh, to their group chat, oh yeah, music coming," and it's been freaking 6 or 7 months from that tweet.
Yeah, the music coming, bro. Coming for a long time.
Yo, 6 or 7 months for that tweet. How about some damn years?
Bro,
Yo, the Black Panther album was his last album, right? Or
Yo,
was
that
it
wasn't even his album. That's not even his album.
Yo,
It's not his album.
Try to
but that's
come-
a-
oh,
Yo, it's been
One
what,
time.
4 years since Kendrick dropped music,
Yeah.
and y'all
Damn.
still
Yo,
talk
that's a
about
whole-
him. Oh,
Yo, that's a whole graduating class. That is a
He-
whole graduating class.
Niggas
He gonna run for
niggas
president?
Y'all still worried about him, clearly.
He gonna run for president?
you know that, John.
That's a whole cycle right there.
That's a whole. Yeah, that's a whole cycle.
Clearly still worried about him.
The whole cycle right there.
There was a I don't know if y'all listen to LA. He's a like R&B ish. He dropped the album. It was smooth. I fucked with it.
R&B, man. That's my
LA.
favorite.
He's a SoundCloud OG. I ain't gonna lie. He was first popping on. He's like the same class as like Xavier Omar,
Forgot about
Eric
him.
Bellinger, stuff like that.
I've heard of Eric Bellinger.
Same kind of sound. And then the other only thing I listened to, Miguel dropped something, it was okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
More
He
songs.
What?
ain't jumping on people in the crowd.
Yeah, we been past that, bro. Like,
But
that leg drop was crazy. Nigga, he broke.
That's WWE on Monday night.
He done broke that shorty neck. Oh man.
All right.
Well, he dropped the EP. Well, 4 songs.
yeah,
4 songs. The only other things I've listened to were the Freddie Gibbs song that came out recently,
about
Big
Freddie
Boss
G.
Rabbit, and Who I Smoke by Spin a Benz. If you haven't heard that yet, go give it a listen.
Spin a
Spin a
Yeah.
Benz.
Yeah, Spin a
Paul
Benz.
Wall reincarnated.
Benz.
Okay.
Give that a listen. It's got a good sample in it. You'll enjoy it.
All right.
Look at this nigga Jared face.
You'll enjoy it,
Who-
Jared. Don't worry.
What's his name?
Who are these Kyries?
What's his name?
Spin a
Benz.
Benz.
Hey,
Put some
Spin a
respect
Benz.
on his name, son.
Hey
Spin a
yo,
Benz.
see now George can say it. What?
Nah, he still can't say it.
You
I
stupid.
ain't gonna lie. He's not sanctioned yet.
Who are these Kyries?
I was gonna say, who are these Kyries?
Hey yo, that man said, George, what you read? Blank. I'm crying. But man, let's wrap this thing up. I'm gonna ask this last question. This is more on a
Robert,
personal.
I think I was talking to Ja. Ja, what was it like? You answered. Somebody said a Facebook thing about man and money. If a man is
Oh yeah. A man doesn't get loved or love himself until he gets money.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I don't understand the love himself part in that, but I understand
I
that
agree.
doesn't get love.
I don't agree. I don't agree with a man starting to love himself if he get money.
I can love myself without like making racks and
Ja,
racks.
what, Ja, did he say he truly don't love himself, or he truly don't feel love unless he got money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? You just said yeah to two different things.
It was the same thing. No, that was the post. It was both. It said he doesn't feel loved or truly love himself until he makes money.
Okay.
I'm 50-50. I agree with one part, not the other.
Yeah. I agree.
You agree with the whole thing?
Yeah, I agree 100%.
I only agree with half of that. And the former, not the latter.
So why you don't agree?
Then why you agree? You don't love yourself without money?
I'm not gonna lie.
What's the definition of love yourself?
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Buying expensive shit and pampering yourself and shit like that? That's the definition?
No,
I'm not talking to you specifically. I'm like speaking in general. Like Ja, you said the man says he doesn't love himself unless he got money. But what's the definition of love yourself?
No, here's the thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Right now,
you don't know.
Right now, for me, I feel like I can't truly even embrace who I am unless I'm making some kind of money, unless I could put a roof over my head, unless I can afford the bills that I need to do. If I'm not working towards that, I ain't shit in my eyes. You feel me? Like what is my worth if I'm not making money?
But that's different though.
Yeah.
That's not the same. I wouldn't consider that the same.
How?
Because if you're working towards your goals, then you're loving yourself enough to work towards your goal. You could just be an ancient nigga, just live on the street and live off the system. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's like, I understand what the quote's trying to say, but I wouldn't say self-love is the correct word for it. I think it's more of like a self-fulfillment, a self-happiness type of, like Ja was saying, like it's like he doesn't feel that self-fulfillment if he's not working towards the things that he desires, like the roof over his head and the other things he mentioned.
But isn't that a form of love?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, not self-love, but I don't think
a desire and a want a want versus desire versus loving yourself. I don't consider that the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So okay, give me an example. Give me an example of loving yourself, and I'm gonna break it down for you.
Making sure I have a good mental space or mental health, like doing therapy, yoga.
Exactly.
Yoga, meditation.
Me, I would say I don't even deserve any
eating.
of those things that help me out mentally if I'm not making money, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You need therapy, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. You need therapy.
Every second of every day, I'm thinking about making money, bro. How can I get this bag?
You need therapy. I mean, everybody with that's what like what Kanye said. Everybody without money thinks about making money, and people with money don't really care about money. Like
then let me get to the space where I don't care about money. I don't. You feel me? Let me get there.
I think everybody wants to be in that space. Everybody wants to be in that space, but that doesn't mean you don't love yourself. There's plenty of rich people that don't love themselves.
That's cool. That's them. For me,
now it's just them, bro.
Them.
What?
That's them.
Man, let's wrap this up. Ja don't kill it.
That is them though.
Exactly. Where did I go wrong there?
That is them though. But like everybody definition of self-love, whatever. I mean, for me personally, I don't feel self-righteous while I'm sitting here living in my mom's crib. I don't got a car. I don't got nothing. Like I feel I don't feel the same.
Facts.
I don't. But feeling the same, not loving yourself, bro.
But if I have a self-doubt, then can I truly love myself if I have self-doubt?
Yes, because you can always better yourself. So you're doubting certain things in an aspect of you can better it.
I got a doubt.
You're not at the point where you're talking like, yeah, I don't even like myself. Let yourself go. You're not trying to work towards your goals. If you're working towards your goals, I mean you love yourself enough to work on yourself to better yourself.
But I'm not truly loving myself though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
like, I got some type of love, but I'm not truly loving myself.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all got me a little lost there. Y'all got me lost there.
Can I add another layer to that as well?
You want to add you want to add layers to, so you were trying to put us in an Inception type situation.
No.
Because we stuck discussing this one topic. You try to add a layer onto that, so you burying this topic to put another layer on it. We in a dream right now, bro.
Regardless of what we all think self-love to be, a good I think all of us would agree a good component of self-love would be accepting love, right?
Where are you going with this?
Okay.
I'm going somewhere, but if we all agree, then there's no point.
Quite possibly, yes.
I'm listening.
Quite possibly, right? So let's not even say that quote is correct, right? Let's say we are loved even if we don't have money. There are women out there who are willing to love you for who you are and not.
I don't feel comfortable though.
And boom. Now, if I'm not providing that, I don't even feel like I'm in a position to accept whatever love you give me. So now I don't even feel like I deserve love. You know what I'm saying? Which is another component of not loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's another layer on top of it. Regardless of anything, I'm not even going to feel like I deserve love from myself or any other people unless I can provide monetarily. Bring in a steady income off of the things that I go out and do by myself, right? If I hit a lick, cool. I can't go out and consistently do that. So that's not something that's making me better myself. You know what I'm saying?
Technically, you could hit a lick every day.
That's not the lifestyle. That's not the lifestyle you're trying to live, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's not the lifestyle you're trying to live.
I'm just saying you could technically do that every day.
That's not the lifestyle we're trying to live.
It's not, but I'm just saying. But some people live that lifestyle. Some people.
So that what say you? We'll go. Whoever wanna respond first.
What? I didn't hear your response. You was bringing up.
I have pretty much nothing really to say in terms of this situation here.
Okay.
Because my form, like, as I say anything anyway, but I don't know.
Now, facts. I do want to hear what you got to say.
I don't want to say nothing, but I'm going to say something anyway.
No, because I don't know. Maybe that was like the starter for me, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Money hasn't always been a thought when it came to self-love. Like, that's why. I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. This is confusing because I'm like, dang, I'm thinking self-love is like feeding yourself properly, working out, like T said, like having a strong mental meditation and stuff like that, like thinking on the positive things and like not putting yourself in situations where it's negative. So when you ask something about the whole money piece, it's kind of like making me think like, I never thought about that being an issue.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I apologize for laughing because I thought of something while he was talking. I'm here like, yo, Ja, you ain't come from a Caribbean household. You got life. You're breathing. You don't love yourself.
Dude, hey, T, you make a great point.
You know that's why every Caribbean parent be like,
because
Michelle, they got the electricity. You got the roof over your head. You got food in the kitchen. What's your man?
Eating good.
Yo, my son George been trying to raise his hand like he back in school, man.
Go ahead, G.
You gotta talk one at a time. We can't talk over each other. So all those things, like you said, Rodney, those are forms of self-love. But this goes back to how I said self-fulfillment, and maybe like you can look at self-fulfillment in a way as a form of loving yourself.
Oh, my son got it. My son, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
My son was talking and then.
Nah, but I think
Sorry.
Just for a real, were you done, G?
Yeah, I'm done.
I think for a real life example, the whole second half of 2020, where I ain't have a job, bro, I swear to God, bro, that's probably one of the worst depressions I've been in. Soon as I got the new job, Gucci.
Dang, and I was still working. I was still mad.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been depressed since what year I graduated? 2019.
Yeah, bro. That's that
I've been,
post grad depression. That's that post
I've
grad
been
depression.
depressed. I've been depressed.
Don't put that on me, bro. Don't trigger me. You gonna trigger me, bro.
Boy, let's wrap this up. So
I've been
here is my question to
Nigga,
y'all.
you were the host.
Jared want to interrupt to say I had a question.
Nah, because I wanted to bring up a point, man. But that was the topic I wanted to talk about, man. Just we'll see where everybody mentals at.
But let's wrap this up. You know, talk about our mentals.
See, all I see is this, but I don't hear you. Yeah, I just see T Mouth moving, but I don't hear him, boy. Look.
Nigga,
You hear me now?
Nigga,
You hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear you now.
Right, there you go.
Oh,
Your
apologies,
gamer headphones
apologies.
came off.
Yeah, that's my fault. I flipped the switch by accident. All I was saying was I'm gonna be depressed till I hit the lottery. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, man, I'm just bro. I promise you,
Yo,
bro.
cash for life. I know, the government. I know y'all listening. I just need cash for life, bro. Just
I'm
just one cash. Just one
won't
cash for life.
Yo, I won't get over this depression until I move to a new crib and get a car.
Why a car? Why not a bike?
And those are all goals of self-fulfillment.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
Which
so fellas, last the question. Obviously, you know I love the gang, love you guys. So but what's your plans for the week? Like what you got going on for this week?
time out. Why'd you just set that up? Like, some dramatic shit.
that was
You're like-
that was so anticlimactic. I thought it was about to be something crazy.
But what are y'all doing this week?
He acting like we all in the same place, bro. like we could meet up. Like, no, bro.
Bruh, I'm just asking what y'all doing this week. How let y'all know? Listen,
No.
I had to let y'all know. I had to let y'all know that I love y'all because you know it's getting crazy out here. People, you know, suffering through depression and mental stuff. So I said let y'all know.
Yo, fire for that. I love women. Me love my man.
Yo, you see how yo, you see? This is why, yo.
I'll play.
Kyrie
I love my
boy.
I love Salmon.
Bati boy.
I'll play.
Continue to perpetuate.
Toxic masculinity. It's crazy.
I love all my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the word? Which I
Fight
got?
for y'all since day one. What's the plans for this week? Probably, you know, throw some ushers in the club.
I'm out. I'm out.
Quarter.
Yo, the governor of Western New York said he got to go, so we got to go.
All right, y'all. You already know. Tune in back here. You know what I'm saying, for episode 29.
To say what I'm doing this week, goddamn, man.
Say it, bro.
Say it in your outro.
Yo, guys, man, I'm just working, man. I might have a birthday party Saturday.
A birthday party during Corona.
Hey, Jared, I was gonna say if we couldn't go up to Rochester, that we could go to one of those illegal parties. You know what I'm saying, for your birthday.
Yo, that party.
You niggas.
Yo,
are
Ja,
snitching.
hey, how we snitching, bro? Nobody know where the party is gonna be at. Yo, it's just like them dance battles you see on You Got Served. You're gonna find out the same day. We got it. The what you call it? The 5-0 roll through.
Yo, honestly,
Thank you, John. We was waiting for that to end it.
It's episode 28 of the Overthinking Hours podcast. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on whatever else. Like, join the conversation. Black lives still matter. We're out of here.